Just a very short clip to give some news about what's going on in the corrections world. I don't know if this is on the news yet, but I did get notification today from some officers up in New York that the former New York City DOC Assistant Chief Alicio Perez Jr. is going to have a welcome home gathering on April 6, 2022. If you remember, back in 2012, he and 5 other officers from Rikers Island were involved in the use of force. They were alleged to have broken an inmate's eye sockets and his nose, and the chief is alleged. I'm using the word alleged because I'm not from New York. I don't know what happened. These folks did end up going to prison. Let me know your thoughts and what you know when you see this. And they were sentenced for the 2012 incident in 2016, between 4.5 to 6 years each. The reason the chief got 6 years is he is alleged to have ordered the hit on the inmate. Okay? Alleged is the word I'm using. Yes, they were sentenced. Yes, they did a prison term. But I'm still going to use the word alleged because I wasn't there, right? So many people know everything, but they weren't there. So I'm going to stick with the word alleged because I don't know. I'm telling you what happened to them, what they were charged with, the assault on the inmate. But he's coming back home, and a lot of bikers and other officers really support him. And I've read on this invitation for his welcome home gathering. He is supported by a lot of officers of all races, folks, saying he was a great leader, he backed his officers, and so on and so on. We see this a lot. You know, here in Florida, we had the Secretary of Corrections, James Crosby, go to federal prison on an 8-year prison sentence for embezzlement. But even though he did an 8-year prison sentence, today you're going to find a lot of Florida officers who say they would rather work for him than anyone else that's been there since him. Okay? It's the culture we live in. Everybody has followers, right? Even the leaders at the very top that go to prison still have followers. Okay? And that's the way the world turns, and that's what happens. Okay? Some people don't want to have anything to do with these folks after they're sentenced and they go to prison. And then many people will still believe in them and back them. It happens everywhere, in every profession, right? When doctors, lawyers, anybody goes to prison, they're still going to have followers. So anyway, as you can see from the pictures I've posted along with this very short video, he's coming home. There's the date and time of the gathering, welcoming home former New York DOC Chief Alicio Perez Jr. on April 6, 2022, after serving his 6-year prison sentence, or completing his 6-year prison sentence. He's on the way home, folks, and that's the news that I got today. Wanted to share it with you. Take care, everybody. True Prison Stories. Please subscribe.